Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Oh, my goodness. Doing pretty good. So, we're going to get right into this. Of course, we got to do our audio check, so you're going to have to wait for that. Let's get this thing switched over. Boop, boop, boop. That's set. Cool. All right. Still waiting for it to kick up here. Come on now. Oh, there we go. It finally did. Okay. How do we sound? I think we sound all right. Where's my dog? Oh, there he is. He's just chilling. Hey, what's up, buddy? All right, let's get this thing out of here. Talking about the earbud I have in so I can hear the broadcast. All right, that done in there, and we should be good to go here soon. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, happy Wednesday, everyone. Yeah, I know, Roach. I know. So let's get to it. Um, Past couple days, I've been playing a lot with Biessa since they made the changes with her. She's actually getting pretty fun. I had her built a specific way that wasn't all that great, so did a little bit of research and we're playing around with that. I've also been working on building Haley up. I really haven't played Haley. I know she's very popular for Colossi fights, but yeah, I wasn't really big into that. So yeah, we had some work to do. But oh my goodness. But yep, so we've been working on that and moving along pretty well. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I want to talk about something else real quick before we start doing the void missions and yeah, anything to avoid them. Uh, so um, one thing I'm seeing here is I am having trouble getting these parts um, for this hammer and anvil shotgun, and it's not that it's that great, but like I said, I'm a completionist, so I want to make the gun and then the 4 copies to get her maxed out. And man, these things are hard to come by. These parts are just not dropping for me. And I mean, it's weird because here, this one, we've got with Executioner, this thing's a 32% drop. Why am I not getting this? I mean, I've only got the one I made and then one made already, so I still need 3 more on a 32% drop. Seems a little weird. Here, sorry, it's 20% drop, so forget that. That's even worse. I had 17 patterns for this, and I never got it. Um, and then finally, here with the Molten Fortress ones, I went through those, and this one's also 32%. They just aren't dropping at all. The only thing I've had luck with is the actual blueprint. So, you know, hooray! We don't need any more of those. But yeah, I don't know, man. These things are rough. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really need it. Got plenty of time to get it. So here, you get this pattern from the Magister Lab. So I'm gonna wait until Kingston comes up on the old infiltration maps, and we'll run it as the 400, so I can get 2 every run. And Magister Lab takes no time, so we can knock those out. This one for the Dead Bride, it comes from the Sterile Land from the Unknown Lab, and this one here is from the Fortress Quarantine Zone. Is it Sterile Land? That's not up now, is it? No. No, Agna Desert and Vespers, which doesn't help us in any one of those cases. So if we ever get Kingston, Sterile Land, and Fortress, that's going to be easy to remember. It's just right up in the middle here. Anytime those show up, I'm going to be running the crap out of those 400s just to try to get so many patterns because it's not working for me. So I don't know. let me know your experience. If you've been able to get those parts and get that gun crafted, or if, like me, it has hardcore been eluding you. But yeah, fun times. Well, let's change your clothes here. Gonna switch to the old Frey Frey. There she is. And let's go to our consumables and see. I haven't run this since we did last time. So I am sitting at 23 decryption keys, which is pretty good. Um, Last stream I pushed it up to anything over 30, and I think we ended up at 32. And then we ran it twice, but with the 6 we got from it and what we used, it didn't drop down that much. So uh, that's pretty cool. We are not sitting well. The runs we made, we did not do very good. We got a couple of these blueprints out of the genetic boxes. Did not get any of the special ones, and still haven't gotten that ultimate protein compound. But that also did drop us down on our lectin acceptor. That's the only one that we're really kind of lacking. So, and it's a shared thing. So let's go ahead and track that. We'll leave it here with our hammer and anvil failures. But yeah, 8 out of 12, and basically I know whenever I have to use it, gonna need multiples of 12. For our little dog friend here, we are, sorry, at level 23. My controller's getting worse, so yeah, it's getting rough. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. You can see that thing is there, see? I can try to pull this out, but then we'll see if that has anything to do with it. We have to play light-fingered, which I just cannot simply do, you know? Might have to do this, though. But yeah, at level 23, we've got basic... Oh, it's still doing it. Of course it is. We got the module drop rate, which gets us up to almost 0.2. And detection rate is 50, which is nice because he picks it up more and more and more. But we're going to get into that. But you know what? I got something to show you here first. So I was doing some work on my storage. This was at like 160. So I got rid of about 30 items. And my inventory now is sitting at 82. That's actually high, and I'll show you why. But I kind of wanted to go over how I look at... we'll get over here out of everybody's way. To look at how I go about my reactor farming. I hate going to a specific mission that gives it to you and just doing it over and over and over and over and over again and looking for it. I usually just run missions, and whatever I get, anytime I see something that has some perks that are decent, I mean, just visually, I definitely look for the 2 golds, but I will take a gold and a purple if I have to. And you can see here with Freyna, we're running a purple one, so not even on the golds. But let me show you how I go about this. So I brought over everything. Actually, now I got to go back. I brought over everything that I had in storage for a toxic reactor. And so everything is on my person right now. And there are currently 2 descendants that use toxic reactors. That would be Freyna here and now Keelan. So what I end up doing is we look at the descendants themselves here. There's Freyna. And what's her skill set? She's got tech, dimension, tech, and tech. So this defense mechanism, I don't use that very often, so definitely want something that's going to be tech basis for her. And so we go in here, we'll take a look. These are all the reactors that I've got and kept for whatever reason. We can go ahead and leave this. We'll put this on ultimate, And I'm going to change the archetype to tech because that's what she mainly is. So out of all those that I had, here are the ones that are uh, the tech based ones, and that means that tech is going to be under the skill power boost ratio right there in the center. So I like this reactor because it gives me skill effect range and skill duration up, which for her is just serious overkill. I mean, you think about Freyna's skill set and how many missions you can just dominate by throwing your number one on the ground. And the duration really doesn't affect the other main one that I use, which is her 4, which is the machine gun. I mean, you only get a set number of rounds. But yeah, this range and duration is wonderful. And that's one of the reasons why I'm still using this purple one. Uh, so I look at what I've got here, and I've got a skill cost and Colossi fighting, but I'm honest, I don't use her for Colossi fights. Here we have another range and then a singular power boost. Now, unfortunately, she doesn't have a singular skill set, so this doesn't work for her at all. Tech, hit rate, and again, Colossi. This one I've had for a while. Anytime I have something that's like a generator is what I call them. Like something that has 2 skill or 2 perks down at the bottom where you see the purple, the chill power, and the skill cooldown, where they're like farming bonuses. For instance, like I get more, a better gold collection or a module drop rate or proficiency gains and stuff like that. I'll put the diamond on those. This case, I put the diamond on because this is an old holdover. This used to be a Thunder Cage mount. So if I wanted to put Thunder Cage on to another reactor, that's why this was listed here. So they changed that to where it's just submachine guns now. So that's what the diamond here means. And that's why you'll see, like, why would you keep an electric skill boost on a toxic reactor? That's why. Here we get skill effect range. Then we get a dimension skill power boost and a tech. Now keep in mind that she does have a single dimension skill. So that reactor that we were just looking at actually kind of helps build in both cases for her. What I'm losing from this one is the skill duration up, but I still have that skill effect range. And the skill duration here, 0.1, I mean, that is good, but the effect range, still rolling, the range is kind of equally important. If I could get a gold reactor with those 2 perks, it'd be, set and done in an instant. But this one actually isn't so bad as an all-around um, um, reactor for her, because the main bonus, the 0.2, is going to her tech skills, and of course it's toxic, and it's not a bad weapon group having the machine gun. The skill effect range up 0.25. This one actually here is a 0.257, so it's kind of a little bit better by like 7 thousandths, but yeah. I like the duration up though, because you throw your poison down and I could walk away a whole lot more. But yeah, so some of these, like for instance, I don't need to keep this one anymore. So we're going to clear this off and we're going to trash that. I'm going to keep this one because this reactor with a machine gun, I may want to go ahead and give this a try and see what life is like without having that duration up, and see if I could still manage to use it. And if I do, I'll just pop this one into it here. And now we're looking at fighting Colossi between these two. And I don't use my toxic players, like I said, but I have seen quite a few Freynas in some of these, and she can do some serious damage. And between these two, 26 and 24. So skill cost is kind of cool, but between the two, I'm thinking this critical hit rate and skill cost. So yeah, so I think this one actually is not valid anymore. Oh, we're gonna accidentally put the thing back on it. She doesn't have singular, so I'm actually going to clear this one, but I'm not going to delete it just yet. Yep, we'll clear it. And this one I definitely want to keep just for the potential of Colossi fights. Now, another thing I want to point out here is I will mark this as an A. And that way, visually, I can look at my reactors and be like, oh, okay. So the A's are something that I think is going to work pretty well on Freyna. A diamond is something that's some kind of a money maker. In this case, it's a submachine gun grouping that I want. And this one doesn't matter. She doesn't have singular, but I don't want to blow away because there's another operator that uses the toxic reactors. So here we're going to get rid of these two, right? Okay, so we clear those two off. So now we've got this Freyna setup plus this extra one here for singular that we're going to look at. The other descendant that uses toxic is Mr. Keelan here. We have not put a whole lot of work into him. He is fusion and singular. So see, there's a good reason. And looks like... yeah, the singular skills... he looks like a kind of guy that if I'm going to build this, I want to have both. I'd like to have singular and fusion as an option. Sorry, clicked all the way out. I want to have singular and fusion. So let's take a look here and see if we have singular as the main one. And we're going to switch to just toxic. So that's a singular, Colossi, double singular. Singular skill crit is nice. Double singular, actually. I got a lot of double singulars here. Holy cow. All right, so this one also, this was a submachine gun one. Let's take a look here. He was singular in fusion. Double fusion. Okay, this one's pretty nice. We'll get back up to talk about that in a second. There's some pretty good reactors, man. Okay, so the double fusion is... hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Let me mute this. That was close, folks. Almost sneezed right at you. Yeah, the double fusion is really nice. Again, when we look at Freyna's here, she's got tech, dimension, and tech. So this has nothing to do with her. But I don't know if Keelan's skills are enough that I want to double up on a fusion. This one I like because this is a very skill-heavy reactor. Which, for the most part, he's a very fun skill use once you get the cooldowns and everything. That is one of the issues, though, is I'd really prefer to have this one here, the skill duration and skill cooldown. That's 0.7. So, okay, so here, skill duration up really doesn't mean that much. His skills are kind of one-shot uses, and then they stay on the guy until you blow him up. And I don't know if that 0.1 is going to matter, but I've got cooldowns on both of these. I'm thinking this one here might be the better option with him. So I'm going to label this as a B. But I also want to look at this one. This one is pretty good. It's basically doubling up on his toxin bonuses, and then it's giving him a little bit of a skill boost on those, but it doesn't solve the cooldown problem that I've seen with him. I'm also going to flag this one because I would like to see the difference between the cooldown duration up and cost and cooldown to see which one of these two guys does more. It looks like this is an older reactor. It's only got the 2 marks, and it's at 95, so that's definitely going to have something to play in it. I didn't realize it was just a 95er. I don't think you can make these hundreds anymore. Oh, that'll be terrible. Great perks on a 95. Ugh. So this one here, double fusion and skill cooldown, again, that has potential. But I mean, I'm picking up almost the same thing here. And that duration up, I think, might be better. So we're actually going to clear this one off. And we want to look at his other skill set, which I'm honestly not remembering offhand. Fusion and singular, okay. Keep pushing out too far. So let's switch this from that to singular. Let's see if any of these guys are standing out. No. That'd be nice if that wasn't purple. We got some Colossus fighting. Singular and dimension doesn't help him at all. And then this one was just for submachine gun. Okay, so this guy here, we're going to go ahead and clear that off. That's not going to be helpful. I don't see myself doing too many Colossi battles with this guy. So I'm going to clear this one off as well. I would keep that if it wasn't a purple. Now, yeah, 30% on critical hit damage is still pretty good. But, you know, eventually I should come across something that's a little, you know, I'll go for that skill critical damage when it's ultimate. And then again here we got a Colossi, so not impressed with that. So yeah, these all kind of non-thrilling. So we leave that diamond one, and now let's look at all of them. So when I look at all of them, I need to see a symbol of some kind, whether it's an A for Freyna, a B for Keelan, a diamond for something that I want to use as a material. So anything that has a heart here was something else. For instance, this was dimension. So that really doesn't help me too much in anybody. This is skill cooldown toxic, skill on dimension. Dimension, toxic skill, skill critical. These are the ones I cleared off because I didn't really necessarily want to keep them. So on the ones that don't have a letter or a symbol that I care about, yeah, that one's not good enough. That's nice, but again, no one uses the dimension that matters to me. This one is purple in the critical hit, so it's not such a big deal. And then these guys. I want to leave this one. I'm going to put this as a B. I want to look at whether or not that works well with Keelan. And you'll see I've got quite a few Bs here. It's because I just don't know him well enough. I haven't played enough with that. This does boost a singular, but I don't think I need range. So that one's going to go too. Oop. There we go. So out of the list, we're dropping 4 of them off. And they're gone. So there we are. So now we've cut that total down. And when we look at the list here, it gets much better. Oh, sorry. And we just picked up a few extra ones from some. But that's what I do when I go through. I don't farm for a specific reactor. I don't spend a whole lot of time doing it. I just play the game and reactors drop. And then eventually when the storage is almost to the point of exploding, I'll I'll go ahead and take some out there. Now, I do have this might be. Nah, I don't want to mess with their school kill. critical rate on Colossi. Effective range. Yeah, I really don't have a good Frano one that's doing off that tech. This one's kind of nice. And it does have the machine gun. But is that going to be better than the machine gun equipped with this? So not yet. Stuff I want to look at, I'll play around with, but food for thought for later. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here and we are going to drop a bunch of these reactors back into storage. We don't need to carry them with us. Because that's one issue that I constantly have played this game is I'm always full on gear, and it's nice that the fellow has shown up because he helps kind of get rid of some of that stuff. Let's see how much. Yeah, we still got plenty of space. But yeah, he helps get rid of some of that chaos. And yep. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna keep that because that's my using one. So we'll keep that on us. Now the other thing that I carry a lot of, as you can see, I carry a couple weapons that sometimes I switch around, sometimes I don't. But I also carry a ton of components around, more than I should. And I've got 20 slots available, so I should probably just start clicking some of these, get them out of there. I run off mostly presets, so if they're in storage and I load the character up, it'll pull it out from storage. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of a bunch of this stuff and we'll stick it in here because there's no point in carrying it around. This will clear up space for us to pick things up, make life a little easier. I'm going to take this number, we'll put about 10 more in. Get it up to about 160. Two more. This one and that one. So there we are. We got 160, got 41 items on me. So that trimmed us down. Trimmed down not only our own inventory, but also trimmed down our that looks beautiful, dude. That thing was actually over here by the Q and equip. So that's a huge cutback. I like that. Still carrying way too many components, but we'll see. Okay. So we're ready to go. We don't need to pop any boosters or anything special because got nothing going on with those. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, I was going to run the normals just to get a bunch of keys. But I'm going to go ahead and run hards right now. Just because I've got 26 keys, that should give me probably 2, maybe 3 runs if I'm only opening up the genetic boxes and the special materials ones. And I just want to get through it and get some rewards, especially since the last time I did this was on stream. I didn't run these yesterday. And the rewards weren't the best. So we're doing hard, and on these runs we are opening up, like I said, any genetic boxes and special materials boxes. And we're fine with finding as many of those time extenders as we can. Depending on who the team is, we need them. Sharons and bunnies, we're going to need them. Alright, so they know that one's over there, so I don't need to go over there with them. And there's one up here. So I'll grab this one. Guess I shouldn't be so judgmental, but the bunny skill doesn't crack the boss's shield that much, and Sharons are strong, but they're one-shot strongs, if you know what I mean, with their skill kills. So Alright, like I said, we're opening boxes. I'll take that. I got some materials. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I did not want to open that up. What an idiot. I want to open this one. Hey, you alright? And we got gold. Awesome. Thanks. Thanks for the gold. Bastard. Okay. So Bunny's going to run through here with all these guys that we have to shoot with bullets. Yeah, she's using a gun, apparently. Maybe I shouldn't be talking in generalities like that. Wow, he hurt me. Oh yeah, it was a bad guy. Oh, played that one wrong. Twice. And I'm almost dead. Okay. We're okay now. Where did you go? Oh, yeah. Alright, she comes up here. Let's see. Special materials. Generic? Nope. Genetic. Can't tell. Experimental. I gotta get up here, man. Team's up here fighting for their lives. I'm standing here looking at boxes. Got it? Alright, cool. Whose dog is this? No? Alright, here we go. Only 5, though. Might be a little low for how far along we are. It's worse things. I think these boxes over here only ever are experimental. That one is. No, look at that. There's a genetic one over here. Hey! Got a synthetic blend. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Almost fell for some reason. Don't know why. Heading the wrong way anyway. Somebody going for that or no? Yeah. So hopefully it's that last box. Oh, look at that. Fortified. Whoa, wait. Risky energy. Why am I getting that? No justice. Why did it make that noise? Oh, no, we did get all 10. What am I doing? Okay. Nah. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, let's see how this fight goes. It's possible these double Sharons might make quick work of it, so I maybe shouldn't talk so badly. Always me. Tear him up, boys. There you go. Switch to the machine gun. Oh. Got her. Yep. Dude, get off me. Never mind. Yeah, see, we're not doing a whole lot of damage here. Oh, boy. Everybody's dying now. Looks like we're not built for defense. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to need the extra damage. Again with the attack on me. I still got 40 rounds left. Well, I did. Okay. Kill those guys. Leave me alone. There are other people to shoot at, dude. Alright, there we go. So, we got 6 keys. We opened up as much as we cared to. In fact, I think we even opened up an accidental one that we didn't want to do. And let's see what we get here. We'll just go with the main one. Hey, a dog part. Okay, 64 million, 63.5. It's not bad. How many keys do we have left? We were at 23. Now we're at 18. So we used a whole bunch. We were off by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to run this again. I think I got one of the fancy, not the super fancy protein things, but one of the fortifieds. Nope. Kingsguard Lance. Cool. Oh, hey. What's up, big guy? Man, we all fighting just to kill these guys. Feel bad for them. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're gonna take our time and check all these. Sorry, dog. He just fell to his death. Good lord. Alright, let's see what we got down here. He's got a special. Got two specials. That's cool. Well, that was fun. Okay. Try this again. I feel for you. There's a goodly number of boxes on this run. I guess they already got that if that was one of them. So we shall see what we get here. Doot. It'd be pretty heavy on the key usage, huh? Don't need experimental boxes and nor the broken ones. Alright, we're gonna save our money. That one keeps showing up. Shoop. Oh, look at that. I got it, guys. Not paying attention here. Boop. Alright, and finally, boop. And I'm way over here. So we throw the poison down, so when we do break their shields, they're pretty much apt to die right away. Like those guys. Awesome. We good over there? Yup. We are good over there. I don't even know what that said. No, it said one shot, 2 kills, but I don't know what that applies to. Come on, dude. Like my poison finally wore off. Dude, why are you still standing? For a second there, I was kind of upset at the dude that ate my poison blast. But he actually kind of helped me out, so I guess I shouldn't be so mad. Alright. Get over there, and then we'll come over here and go that way. Get another one. Shoot. Alright, what do we got? A bunch of junk. Generally upset. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's go kill guys. Oh, we're coming now, big guy. So, and it doesn't take long to start patterning these guys. Hmm. I'll grab it. When I don't pick them up, I'm there already. The whole other side there, Prey. Saw me standing here, Dingle. So much going on. PlayStation can't handle it. Why didn't you die? Hmm. Oh. Looks like V needs some health boxes, man. Oh, what do we got? Only got one more box to find. Okay. No? I guess. I don't care about any of that stuff. Oh, yeah, we're going to go. Uh-oh. Nice grip. Experimental, it don't matter. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. There we go. Fortified. This is very choppy. Don't know why. Mm. Mm. Oh, man. Ryu's ready to roll. Ain't got time for silly games and collecting items. Got. Well, he ain't happy, is he? Me again. So when this happens, I try to keep his attention so my teammates there can shoot him in the back. Yep, he's facing me again. So as much as I can without getting killed, because, you know, boy likes his fire. Still on me. Come on, guys. I can shoot him in that little center part, but I'm going to waste more ammo than I'm going to get credit for as far as hits. Ow. Alright, we'll wait till the dome appears. Can't see anything. There it is. Still on me. Well, this has taken an incredibly long time. Dude, that shield just simply will not break. Oh, there it goes. Tell you, he is good at creating distractions, isn't he? Through the fire. My God. Still on me? Yep. Ryu was really excited about getting in here and getting get this fight started. It's a shame you couldn't stay on your feet, dude. Guess you're built for speed. That's why you got down there so quick, huh? Not really built for combat, though. Alright, we're going to get a Keenan part. I'm being mean. I shouldn't be saying mean stuff like that. He's doing his best. Hey, look at that. A Keelan code. Alright. And under consumables, how are we doing? Oh, we're down to 16. So we actually only dropped 2 there. So, do I have a third? Yeah. No, I got a third in me. Yep, we're going to do a third one. Gross. Cool. I am horrible at the double jump. For some reason. See? I'm good with my well, most of the time I'm good with my grapple. I think my problem is I try to get every little inch out of that run, and I end up just coming off the edge. Interesting. I mean, you know, it's just you and me here, sweetie. Whoa, hey. Hey, welcome. Welcome. This is the part of the mission that we're supposed to be doing. I'm glad you made it. Sorry, I'm feeling sassy. I don't know. Okay. Experimental. Yeah, I think you'll notice that it's got kind of a blue tint. I believe the genetic ones have like a gold tint to them. Yep, that's good. All right, let's get into this mess. Oh, you're making everybody's shields. You gotta go. Why are you down here? Die. Okay. Do-do. Bunny, shoot your bullets, baby. Shoot your bullets. Got it? Good. Oh, I guess we're going to have to do the merry-go-round here. Oh, well. Boop. Alright, can we get up here, grab this, and then... Oh! You son of a bitch. Yep. Alright. That's pretty much everything we need there is that lectin. At least we made it that time. And what do we got in here? Experimental, and we'll go ahead, put up the special, and we're done. Shoop. Now I'm falling behind. It's okay, they're going into the black hole suck room. Sure, there'll be plenty for me to do when I get there, because it's a ton of work. Oh, there's all sorts of fun stuff here, though. And there we go. See, when you screw it up as much as... See how that's gold? That should be... Yeah, that's the genetic. And we got material. Awesome. Stuff that I can get from all other sorts of things. Oh, we got another box, though. And again, materials. Awesome. Yeah, that stuff doesn't count. Okay. Guess I wasn't as far behind as I thought, huh? Oh, they got me trapped. Yep, that took care of his shields. Now we're just going to shoot him in the face head. What are we at? 7 out of 10? Not bad. Boop. Not that one. It's weird. Hmm. Sudden and abrupt configuration changes. Oh, that's a good one. Gonna be close. Boop. Come on, break. What are you doing? Fortified supplement, huh? That's it. They were already down there. I think they skipped all this stuff. What do you think? Think I'm getting pulled? They're gonna hate me now. Experimental we don't need. Alright, I guess we're done. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I make it up? Okay. The heck was that? Yeah, they get a little angry when you take too long. I'm okay with it, though. It doesn't bother me one bit. Nor does it bother me when I'm on the other end of that. Figure people are just trying to collect materials. Hey, look, I'm the target again. Just keep running them in circles. It's helpful. Anybody else gonna shoot him? Or what are you guys doing? Wow. They're just standing there. Holy crap. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to use this. Unbelievable. And it's gone now. Unbelievable. Come on, guys. Do something. Holy crap. Not good. Not good. We got two players doing nothing, so this is going to be fun. He's going to get his shield back. If he gets that shield back, we're going to have a hell of a time breaking it, just like we did last time. On. Unreal. Okay. Well. It's not going to be enough to break it. I got nothing for next round, and that's forever. Look at that, a minute 45. Wow. I mean, I don't care about the rewards, so it doesn't matter to me, but that was a horrible experience. How long did that mess take? 16 minutes. That was terrible. And yeah, you get two vaults. Even with the 10-minute or with the 10-piece extension. Um, the two that left, probably buddies, they just stood around. That's what happens when you get into these four-man activities and you get two people that just want to have fun by making other people's lives hard. So, thanks for that, guys. One was Buttercup. Not going to message him. Don't care that much. It's not the first time my fellow gaming brethren have made life difficult for me, and I guarantee you it's not going to be the last time. And never on purpose like that, but I have made it hard on other people at times. So let's see what we got here. A bunch of junk. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of all this. I still have it set to name, which is what I was doing when I was clearing up the my external components. So that's why it was all intermixed. But let's see what we got here. Toxic and skill critical hit on a materialized. Some people kind of complain about that. They say, why is that even possible? Why is that dropping on this? Um, I think they do it because it's funny. Any chance they can get to laugh at us. Oh, look at that. I'll take an MP recovery in combat. Defense could be a little better, but it's nice. That chill resistance might come in handy in some future fights. Shield, fire, and Kuiper, not interested. Alright, so hey, we got a piece of external gear that we managed to keep out of that mess. Cool. And we'll get rid of our guns. You know what? I have kept this because if you watched streams, oh, I don't know, it's almost a month ago by now. I was doing some of the very early normal colossi for the intercept battles, where you had to remove parts and destroy parts and stuff, and I actually had to throttle back with my guns. And this, excuse me, this level 32 ominous hound came in real handy. Sometimes I'd use no mods. Sometimes it just had the action reaction and rifling reinforcement to boost the bonus a little bit. But you know what? It's sometimes you just got to say goodbye. Goodbye, level 32 ominous hound. You served me well. Okay, now for the fun part, let's get over here and talk to the blue sassy pants lady. Ah, ah, what is going on with me? Oh, I look gross. Hey now. Okay, let's see here. So we did get one of these. That's nice. Um, got a bunch of these fortifieds though. Okay, so let's go ahead. How much does that take? We can only make the one, so we'll go ahead and do that. That'll take 2 hours. And we'll make as many of these as we can. It looks as though 2 is going to be the total, but it looks like we can do that twice. Unfortunately, that takes 2 hours. So we got some levels coming for Mr. Puppers. We did not get the ultimate compound, so of course not. But let's take a look at some journal entries. $43 out of 50 to finish that. So we are at 43 out of 100, which we're coming up on the halfway point. It's not too shabby because we still have some room for the dog to grow. This is a little heartbreaking. So, we got 88 of these things to run. Wow. Oh my God. When you say it that way, oh my God. All right. Well, looks like I'm still glitching. Boy, am I angry. Running around little Miss Nakey Pants here. What the hell you doing, girl? Let's see. Can we switch to another place and that will change that? That would be a no. All right. Well, let's move on to. Oh, look, we got some inversion reinforcement. Not fancy. Uh, okay. I don't want to activate it. I accidentally hit the button too many times. So we're about halfway to our next inversion level. That's cool. And we're going to switch to tried and true. At least he's not glitching, huh? So we have a patch coming in pretty soon. Let's see here. It what was it? Guess I can just Google this real quick. I was reading it earlier. Let's see here. That is the hot fix. Yep. Okay, so this is scheduled for today at 18:30 Pacific. So I am Eastern. So 18. It's gonna be late. Um, Yeah, that's something to change. Okay, so patch preview, right? There are adjustments to certain Void Intercept Battle and Descendant balance, but I haven't seen any hardcore talk about what that's going to actually be. Um, certain Void Intercept battles makes you wonder if they're going to tone down or make changes to Deathstalker. They shouldn't, as they really haven't replaced him, unless you want to consider that Infernal Walker to be the replacement, but he really isn't. But, who knows? We'll see. Um, and Descendant balance, I wonder what that means. Um, just playing Viessa here recently with her change, that was kind of awesome. Why do I see my shields? Um, yeah, improved reactor options. So I'm wondering if we're going to see the removal of certain perks from reactors, like Toxic won't be able to get fire anymore. That'll make me sad, actually. But yeah, improved reactor options. Don't know what that means. Rewards obtainable from outposts relocated to infiltration operation rewards. Uh, they just really keep making these outposts irrelevant, don't they? Irrelevant. Fancy words. Um, so interesting to see what that's going to be. They're easing the evolved conditions for the Valby evolving skin. I didn't buy that, and I'm not gonna. So cool. I know the issue was that you had to get 1,000 kills with the water slide, and people were kind of upset that it was specifically targeting one of her attack modes and one that's not necessarily all that strong. I mean, it's good if you use it in the right place. Adding a quick turn user setting option. Pretty sure that's all because of Keelan. One of the things people wanted to see um, that I've seen in other players' builds and talking about it was they want to be able to just shoom through a boss and then immediately spin around and shoom through him again and start stacking up on him. But since you have to turn out, really, really, it's that hard to do a 180. Come on, I'm on controller. Come on, but whatever. Other content improvements and bug fixes. Okay, but that's a patch that's coming out tonight. I want to talk a little bit about that. I have the utmost respect for these guys that they are that tuned into the community and they are listening and they're able to institute changes on a very quick basis. I've said before I was a Destiny player, and I'm used to sometimes there being a problem that lasted for a month and a half, 2 months even. Um, and I'm also used to certain pieces of gear causing so much of a problem that they had to disable the gear until they could figure out what was wrong. Hunters, I'm looking at you. So it's nice to see um, a company and the devs that respond so quickly to player feedback. But I also am a little concerned that they're not paying attention to the right feedback. I don't think you should be nerfing uh, activities a week in. I mean, I remember when they made some of the changes, like the 400s, people were going in and just getting in their butts handed to them, and they were complaining, no, it's too much, it's too hard, it's too this, it's too that. Well, you know what? You were used to just manhandling the crap out of all the content, and then when they gave you something that was a little more difficult, you weren't ready for it. And instead of admitting that and changing the way you were looking at things, you decided to complain that it was too hard or they did it wrong or whatever. You know what? Just if they're going to make a change like those, I'd like to see them retain the old and just put a new version in, like, a hard normal type concept. But I would do worry sometimes that some of this content they are too attentive to the community, and sometimes people scramble about things. And you just give them a little bit of time, they'll figure it out. They'll work their way through, realize what to do, what not to do, and what's up, Roach? Um, they'll get back on track. So I just hope that some of the changes that they're indicating it's coming in this hot fix tonight. Um, I mean, easing Valby's evolving skin, I get it because so people were unhappy about the fact that you had to do the water slide thing. Okay, I get it, but I mean, void intercept battles and descendant balances, you're just making changes to them. What is this, 2 weeks since launch? Might be a little soon. Unless something unintended happened. If maybe the changes to Biesa weren't what they wanted, or maybe they made somebody a little too strong. If they dial it back, I get it. But like I said, we'll see what kind of changes they are. But I do worry that they're moving a little too quickly through some of this stuff and a little too attentive. And in the same aspect, when you see people putting on posts on Reddit and on the Twitter and all that stuff, and they're like, "This game's easy mode. Everything's so easy. Make some hard content." Don't listen to them either. Um, Never listen to your extremes. Just find all those people that are in the middle. They'll make a lot more sense, and you'll be better off dealing with their issues than you do with the type A personalities and the can't get anything done crying personalities. I see a lot of people complain about doing public activities and like, oh, the pub matchmaking is so terrible and you can't ever get any fights through. You can't get any Colossi battles done, and people leave if they don't see Freyna when they're doing infiltrations. And you know what? I mean, I don't see the Colossi battles being that bad, uh, especially now. I don't know. Maybe it's sticking me in with people that are competent, but I know there's some people that still don't know the ins and outs of some of the higher end Colossi fights, but they can learn. And once people learn, they don't have a problem with it. It's like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, cool, and they do it. Um, I just think the people that are complaining about that don't necessarily want to give the time to help somebody along. I get it, you know. I just want to play the game. I don't want to be a mentor kind of attitude that people can get. I'm always willing to help somebody. Well, to a point. Um, that used to happen a lot. Again, back to my roots here. That used to happen a lot in Destiny. So I would help people out, and I'd spend hours in raids and in missions and stuff. And there were there were some times where we just had to sit back and say, "Hey, you know what? Let's get out of this and let's look at some other stuff. There's some core abilities and some basic abilities that I think you're missing, and we need to go figure those out because this isn't going to work." And at that point, you are definitely holding the team back, and we're gonna jump out. We're gonna let everybody else continue on. We'll get some other fresh faces in there, and let's figure out what's wrong. But not everybody's gonna be that way, and don't expect them to be. So yeah. But anyway, the whole thing boils down to I really like the fact that they're so attentive to the needs of the community and the wants and the suggestions and the complaints and all that stuff. But I just hope that they aren't being too attentive and listening to the wrong people. So we'll see. Speaking of that, let's take a look at our journal entry. I saw a post on Reddit where somebody was talking about this. Actually, they were talking about the void thing, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you want us to do 100 of each one?" And people were like, "You're still doing these quote unquote challenges." And it's like, oh man. And one person made a comment about this one with the rescued by their descendants, and they're like, I've been playing since launch, and I'm still not even half. And it's like, oh, dude, I wish I was as good as you. Is that what you want to hear? Is that why you're bringing it up? Um, it's people. You need affirmation. But hey, whatever. Be yourself. Uh, Mine's a 644. I'm trying to make it extend as long as possible. Shit happens. So, anyway. But why do I bother with these things? I don't know. Just because it's here. Does it make a change? No. Are some of these titles worth it? Like, don't want to be called strange or a knight or what? I mean, nah. I think once I set Tenacious Rabbit, that's been the way. I think I had something else, and then I unlocked the Tenacious one, and we've left it at that. So maybe someday I'll change it. Maybe I won't. It's not a big deal. This is just, hey, here's some tasks that they're suggesting you should try to do. And I want to see if I can do them. It's all personal. Except for this White Knight Gulch. Well, no, the White Knight Gulch is exceptionally personal. But anyway, so like I said in the description, we are going into some intercept battles. Um, Anything that says destroy, we're not going to be doing. If it happens, it happens. Maybe sometimes we'll blow up stuff. But I really want to focus on the removals. Um, they are the harder to get. it's somewhat difficult, especially at the lower stages, because we've gotten as a community powerful enough to where some of these lower colossi don't stand a chance. When you get up here to Deathstalker, Gluttony, Frostwalker, Molten Fortress, these guys are tough enough that you can't just 10-second kill them. I mean, it does happen, but it takes a special crew to make that occur. So the removals aren't going to be so bad here. But we are dealing with Colossi with white mechanics. The Frostwalker one, that's it's been around a while, so people should know how to fight him. Um, but maybe they don't. I've still run into some issues sometimes where I'll see somebody picking up the little fireballs, and I'll be like, "You do realize that you got like a minute before that's even something you need to worry about, and it's going to wear off before it happens." So you probably just kind of screwed us, and then we end up wiping. Good part about it is I got to remove parts, so I don't have to kill him. If I don't get him, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, obviously I want to win, but winning is first and foremost removing Frostwalker parts. So that's what we're going to do right now. Um, this fight was, a lot more difficult in the early days when he first came out, and I gotta admit, I kind of like this. The mechanics that they give for these guys. It starts with Obstructor. He does the purple cube and then the big balls that come out of the void portals, and it's not that hard to figure out. Usually, the issue is you're with a team that's just trying to murder and kill, and they do explain what you have to do. It could be a lot better, but it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. But there's also something I say when I'm sitting here, not actually in the fight, and if you sit back and think about it, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, with Obstructor was the first one that actually started having an extra situation in the team weight things. And of course, these guys do as well. Molten Fortress has really been kind of kicked in the nuts, though. By speeding it up, I think they sped up the tower section way too much by taking pretty much the entire cooldown off of turning the towers. So you just kind of shoot them. But you know what? I still see people like just sitting there putting an entire magazine into a tower, and then they'll spin it beyond what it was supposed to be. It's like, yep, still got to have some patience and control. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and start doing. And we are going to jump in here, and we're gonna take on some Frostwalkers. I got tons of patterns here. 91 of this one. That's what I really need there. So it looks like we're down to crystalline catalysts again. Is all we care about. So we're just gonna keep popping this one out of the way. Get that gone. So if you don't know this fight, I think I've gone over it in other streams, but we'll just say hey, if you're new here, and if you are, welcome. But for this fight, right about the 8.5 minute mark, somebody has got to run around and pick up all the little fireballs that are on the ground. You get fireballs every time you break one of his components, or sometimes if you shoot a roly-poly, they will drop one. And one person needs to run around and collect enough to get this aura around them that's kind of like red. It's fire. And when he does his white mechanic, which is to freeze the entire team, and then it just slowly does damage to you, whoever picked up enough fireballs will be able to unfreeze everyone, and you don't have to die. There is a bunny here, which normally Bunny will be the one to pick those up, but she's also going to be running around the battlefield like bunnies do. It's a good chance she'll pick them up by accident. Like I said, you want to wait until 8.5 minutes at least. Sometimes 8 is good enough, but we're going to focus on turning these parts yellow and then grappling up there. Come on, dude. That's no bueno. Alright, we got light blue. Probably going to go immune before I could get it. That's fine. This is a little rough because he's a runner, and with Bunny here, she's going to be running around. And if he locks onto her, he's just going to be spinning like a top. I'll run out of ammo before I can get these things. If you wait, he will get stationary. Put some health back on the team. Haven't really been paying attention to that. Eventually. There. And when he does get still like that, got to make the most out of it. Uh-oh. 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 Thank you. There he is, stationary again. Another one. Here's the little fireballs I was talking about. We're at about 8.5. Doesn't look... Oh, looks like Sharon's grabbing them, so we should survive that phase. I need to find some ammo real bad. Don't want to run away, though. It's another issue that happens with this fight is, you know, we're getting around the 7-minute mark. So he's going to... Come on. He's going to do his freeze thing, and if Sharon's not collected enough, he won't give me a shot. He will not give me a shot. And when he does, so far out of position. Alright, we're just going to throw rounds. I really don't have the rounds to do that, though. I think the other side is ready to go, but he is going to freeze us real soon. Hopefully Sharon got enough. Alright, here it is. So, what just occurred there was Sharon picked him up too soon. You saw that she ran out just as she got to me. She did have the aura, but she picked him up too soon, and I didn't even get any part removals on there. That's not the problem, game. So that was unfortunate, but that's what occurs. So yeah, 8 minutes 30 seconds is the soonest you should start picking up any of the orbs. You can actually let it go a little longer than that, but it's about 7:30 left on the clock is what I'm talking about, by the way. But it's about 7:30 is when he's going to do that freeze attack. So you want to make sure you don't pick him up too soon. That was amazing. She was heading right to me, and just as she got to the point where it would be me, where it would have thawed me out, it ran out. And the problem with that is she was alive, but her 3 teammates were not. And you get 3 deaths before the game's over. So if she had reached me, we could have still maybe done this. Don't know. So Glay scares me. Glay likes to tear this boy up. She going high? I'm just going to kind of stay on him. I know I've got the shields to do it. Put some on just in case. Come on, bud. Reload. Okay, now's a good time. Come on. Ugh, light blue. We're getting there. And he's immune. Got to make the most of those pauses. Alright, working out pretty well here. We're going to get a part removal. I'm going to hang on. Right. You can see those little fireballs from up here. They're laid out all over the place. There we go. There's part removal. I'm hoping that they aren't going to try to get him before. I don't think we got enough time to get this guy. And Glay ain't paying attention. She's already got some fire on her. I'm gonna pretend that she's gonna do it, right? Come on. Come on. There we go. Here I go. I was going to try to hold that one, actually. But it is what it is. Tell you, I would be super excited to get a third part removal. I don't think we will. Oh, we're going to kill him. Cool. Alright, well, I got no complaints there, but it was close to time, and there is no one with the fire, so well, we took a risk there. Where'd Glay go? She was collecting one or two, but I don't think she picked up enough. Yeah, no, she didn't. Got lucky. Whatever. Alright, so that added a couple to it. Where are you at? Oh, here we are. So we're at 17 now. We were at 15, so yeah, we got the 2 parts, which is great. I'd love to be able to do that every time. That would make quick work of this guy. We're going to go in there again to see if we can do it, and I'll tell you what. I will try to collect the flames. Maybe just kind of ease up on them a little bit. What do you think, Roach? Yeah, I got a tail wag, so he agrees. So that, you know, I can talk about the mechanic, but seeing it in action's a whole nother thing. Don't know. We got a buffer in Enzo, and we've got 2 Lepics, so we might be killing him well before that happens. We'll see. Like I said, right around 8:30 left, 8:15 left. I'm going to start picking them things up. We'll see what the damage looks like. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we're putting it to him. Turn this way, thank you. Oh, he went immune already. That's not good. Okay, so here these Lepics are using their fireballs at his legs, which is pure genius. These guys know what they're doing. Gonna put some health on the team. So since he's very angry at me, I'm just kind of trying to keep him the way he was pointing. I got them all off. Dude, stay still. What is going on? We just can't do this all of a sudden? He's dead. What? So I've done this tons of times. There were so many of those hits that should have been registering. And I know one of the issues was just bad positioning. But he never really gave me that clear of a shot. But I've done this enough damn times. Yeah, that again. Cool. All right, let's go in again. That one was real quick. So obviously, a guy named Frostwalker is not going to be too happy about guys named Lepic. And then Enzo buffing him. I ignored my medical corps duties there, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right, let's see what happens this time. The other issue is, oh, well, a Lepic and a Glay. The other issue is you really only want one person picking up the little fireballs. You'll notice in the other game I was doing, the one where we all got frozen to death, I saw Sharon picking them up, so I was like, oh, okay, she knows what she's doing. And I mean, I was wrong, but she knew what she was doing. She was just a little too early. This guy, dude. Come on, man. What is happening here? So he's freezing my legs a little bit, so now I'm losing some. You died again? Oh. Alright, so 8:44. It's way too soon to be picking these things up, but we're gonna try to push this one. He's got plenty of shield left. Alright, 8:30 is potentially a good time, but we do not have a lot of pieces laying on the ground. And everybody's picking them up. Okay, so this one probably is not going to go very well. So I'm going to leave them. Let's see if we can turn this yellow. Come on. Damn it. Again, we're so close. And he turned. And he's about to kill us. So.
Come on, you big old baby.
Now I'm reloading, of course. I'm just going for the part because he's about to kill us, so. Oh, wait, Glay got enough? No. Nope, she's got her little thing going there. So, yep. I know that Lepic had picked up some, and I saw that Glay was picking some up. You can only have one person do it. If you have more than one person do it, there's not enough laying on the ground, especially with the amount of damage we did there. I could put in the message when we start this saying that I'll grab the flames, but yep, see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. 7. Not enough. But the Glayer Lepic, who had already picked some up, they might have been able to capitalize on all that. Pick the ones up off the ground, they could have got it. But I don't think they know. And again, everybody tries to just circumvent the mechanic by sorry, by trying to do as much damage as possible. And if the team doesn't have the DPS there, it ain't gonna work. All right, so let's change up a little bit. There's a couple things that we can do to try to make life a little better. Lord Zed there, these guys are doing it. If you go up top there, you'll be able to look down on him. You get a much easier time of, oh my. So there's quite a few pieces laying on the ground, but it's still way, ooh. Sitting there talking to you guys about the pieces. Missed a pause phase. Boy, he hates me. But I try to keep him stationary to a point. There's that one. Anybody want to go behind him? I would, but he's aiming at me. There we go. Do you have any pieces left? Can't get him when he's freaking out, and he turns every damn time. Oh, baby. Sorry, I was looking at the timer. Alright, so I'm going to heal her, and then I'm picking up these flames. And I'll show you. So we grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go. Now we got our thing here. As long as we don't die, we'll be alright. He will take it from you when you get killed. Like that. Oh my god. Don't worry about me. Kill him. Kill him. Don't worry about me. Nope, I don't know if we're going to have enough time to get it again. Oh, it did. Alright, so here he is. He's going to kill us all. And the team is as spread out as they can be. Here, you're free. And I got you. But I don't think I'm going to get you. I did. Not. Yep, he's too far away, so I couldn't get him. But, yep, as you can see, that's how you do it. Just got to pick up enough of those things. And now his white mechanic is over. So is my ammo. We should be able to get him if we can just... Yeah, put some health on. Yeah, didn't get a part removal, but at least you got to see the mechanic on how you are supposed to do this. I cannot believe I died right there and then still able to get it. That was a miracle. Stupid on my part. Almost ruined the whole damn thing. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, though. So, maybe, hey, look at that. Got that, too. Alright, let's do this one more time. We'll get back to heart removal like we're supposed to be doing. When you get down to that 7:30 time, it's good to try to get together as a group. You don't have to be standing there holding hands like idiots, but it's good to to be close enough that the person who picks up the fireballs like I did could get everybody. I just couldn't get to that last person in time. Well, that's gone. Oh, I was trying, but he went in immune pay. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, this ain't gonna matter. See how my guns are everywhere? It's terrible. That's a good one. Alright, we only got one more left. Oh, I'm picking up orbs. Not supposed to be. Actually, yeah, I am. I think he's not going to make it, but you know what? Let's do this just in case. There we go. Yep, he died. Oh, I don't need to do that. I have a dog for that. Ah, look at that. We got an Eugen part as Eugen. Get a good idea of the range of that fireball thing. You can see it doesn't go very far. But, you know, all you got to do is, as soon as the person enters it, boom, they come out of the frostbite thing. So, works well. I think we got one more of these, and then we'll take a quick break. Hit the bathroom, grab a drink. And then I think we'll move on to seeing what we can do with some Molten Fortress. He has been tough these days. He's dying far too quickly. People are pushing him into his tower phase, and then just, you know, actually had one where we got him out of the tower phase. He came out, he became, you know, lost his immunity, started shooting at the thing, and he immediately went back into immunity phase. So it's been kind of rough. And I highly doubt that's a fight that they're ever going to put as a something you could do solo. So I can't say bringing the Viesa in here is. I mean, it's okay. There are better fights to do with Miss V. Ah, this should be high enough. Come on, douche. There we go. Now we're back on the horse. I'm just going for the break. Sorry, guys. That's all I'm here for. Alright, we got one. Looks like we've done sufficient damage to this one. There we go. It's now we'll leave that. I don't know if the team's going to leave it, but let's see if we can. Oh, no. Come on, dude. Go immune. Thank you. Uh, 8:30, so we are getting close to a point where it might matter. Doesn't look like anybody's... is Glay? Yeah, Glay's picking them up. Alright. Thought that was the last one, man. There we go. Glay, have you picked up enough, honey? It's like I accidentally just grabbed one. There we go. And we got plenty of time, too. So, hey, look at that. We're going to finish up with 2. That's awesome. Doesn't look like Glay's picked up enough fireballs, though. We are not going to be able to kill him fast enough. She did not. Clay. That's what I get for having faith, right? And there's not enough. So, we're dead. But that's okay. I got my 2 removals. I'm alright with it. We'll close. We'll close. See if anybody sends angry. Oh, look. Reaper of Chaos says we're losers. I should send him a stream. Which one was Reaper of Chaos? Was that the Glay? I'm intrigued. Oh, it was the Biesa. The Biesa. Okay. Well, you did bring a Chill Descendant into a Chill Colossus fight, but hey, it's all good. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna take a short break here at the bathroom, grab a drink, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Okay, we're back. I don't know why we got the wheel up, but yep, we're back. Okay, here we go. So, where do we stand there now? We got a couple. We should be at 19, right? 20. Okay, that's one better. So we're what? 40% of the way through? Yeah, 40% of the way through. Not bad. Not bad at all. Um, I don't foresee that as being too much of a problem. Yeah, there were some lineup issues there, but overall, it's not too difficult. As you can see, we were at 15 and now we're at 20, and that was only with a few fights. Plus, I got plenty of patterns for him. Um, a little more of an issue are these Molten Fortress removals. Just because teams have been with seem to be able to tear that boy apart real bad. Let's go see if that's still the case. And we shall go in. He is the next one in line. If you're not familiar with this fight, you shoot at him, and his frenzied state, actually Mr. Seneca there, mystic guy that runs this little Void Intercept battle show, tells you that he's entering the frenzied state and deploying towers or anti-frenzy tower or something like that. And these 6 towers come down. And kind of as a community, we just decided that towers should always shoot to the right. So there's like a little dial on there, and you just got to put the bullets on the dial, and it makes it this little arrow spin. And once it spins counterclockwise, once it gets to the right, a beam shows up and goes to the next tower. So it could either be right or left. We all decided, I guess, as a community that right was better. But once you get all 6 towers pointing the right direction, all pointing to the right, creates the little fence, shocks him. Then he comes out of frenzy, rinse and repeat. And it used to be harder. It used to take longer to do the towers. You'd have to shoot it and it would move, and then you'd have to wait probably about 2, maybe 3 seconds, and then it would be ready. And you could shoot it again and again. So it just took forever. But they sped that up. But seems like, I mean, this guy is very weak to chill. Obviously, he's a fire dude. Mix that with Haley, and bad things occur. So I got 7 here, catalysts, and yeah, crystalline catalyst. So we got 10 patterns that I could use. This one's the easiest. Sorry, let's go to removable parts. This armor thing in the back, that's the easiest one to take off. And the core as well. But yeah, we gotta destroy parts and remove them. Let's get a good look. Oops, sorry. Where were we on that? So we gotta remove 31. And we gotta destroy 35. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us, especially since it, like I said, it goes down quick, or at least he has. The last time I was in here doing this, but we'll see. Even if they remove this from the public option and make this a private fight, this was not something you can do by yourself. The fireballs that come out of the top will hit the towers, and if enough of them hit a tower, it'll shut it down. You have to reset it. And one person's going to be hard pressed to get around to do all of them. I was in a fight where people left, so I was in there by myself, and I was like, oh, let me see if I can do this. And I did get 4. I had 4 towers at once. I ran to the 5th one. By the time I got to the 5th one, 2 of the other towers had shut down. So, yeah, it just wasn't feasible. Glay is incredible in this fight. You can get a launcher in her hands, and she does her, she does her really cool attack, and she never runs out of ammo, so she can just lay into the little tower thing up here at the top. Right, he always moves every time I come in here. Looks like Haley's putting some power into them. Turn yellow. Turn yellow. He went immune. Okay, so there's the suppressor. These are the towers. And if you shoot it, make it go to the right, everything wins. So we're going to come over here to this one. Only got to shoot it once. And now Lord Demon's got to get that. The rest of us should be focused on shooting these balls here to keep them from hitting the towers. No one ever does that, though. Alright, he is back in action. And unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side. I gotta get over here. Get away, get away. Well, I was up there. I managed to get on it, but a Haley and a Biessa, not too many options for me. So, can't blame them, you know, they're bringing the right thing. Kudos to them. I ran into the same problem with the Hangman, who was the top, the last Colossi on the list for normal. And he was just dying so fast, and I had part removals. But this season they made him where you can go in private and go in solo, which I was able to do and knock that out almost right away. It's kind of funny. I got credit for doing the activity. Much respect to the people that got it done before they made that change and you could do it solo. You know what's worse than one Haley in this fight? 2 of them. All right, Enzo's giving us a boost here, though. So hopefully we can do enough damage to get this thing yellow. Before Haley destroys it. Yay. Now, it's kind of interesting that you just saw me do several Frostwalker fights. Ajax part. I haven't seen one of them in forever. Which took longer than this guy, who supposedly is stronger. You know, one level up on the Colossi food chain. But you see how quickly he's going down. And it's that specifically because of Haley. Like, you heard it in my voice. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I'm surprised I even got the grapple off, but we'll see. All right, so we got a Haley and a Biessa, which... For the love of God. Do what we can, right? Maybe just keep shooting at it. Never going to get the remove on this. Thanks for turning as far as possible, you douchebag. Oh man, it's got to go all the way around.
Molten Fortress approaching frenzied state. Transferring suppressor immediately.
Yep. So you had the option of coming this way where you saw me, or you could go over here where there is nobody. Well, it'll be hard pressed to get it in time, but we're going to try. Sweet. So we got quite a pattern here going. I just can't get the removals on this because everybody loves Haley. And Haley just murders the hell out of this guy. Sends him back into his frenzy far too quick. I'm going to let them go away. Sends him back into his frenzy way too quickly. And by the time he comes out, they usually are ready to rock again. So then they just open fire, drop into frenzy. I mean, I was actually on that one, you know. I was up there punching. I was thinking about just constantly, you know, trying to go with the straight punches, but he's going to start trying to shake me off and I'm going to fall off. So I had to hang on. I had to wait. And the whole time I'm doing that, they're just going to town. So I guess I could put up in the messages, hey, I need a part removal, and maybe they would calm down, but I try not to interfere with See if Ernest here is gonna stick with me or go. But yeah, I try not to try to get everybody else to play my style, or try to do what I'm doing. But this has become the new hangman for me. I just can't get it. And I've wondered if maybe I need to, as soon as I see it turn yellow, I try to go for the grab. Love of God. This will be the last one. I'm not doing this.
Molten Fortress reaching frenzied
All right, so that part's ready to roll.
suppressor immediately.
If we can keep ourselves in position, we might be able to grab that as soon as it's ready. I'm going to mute this because I'm going to start sweating. All right, we got that out. And we are done. I'm just hoping that maybe eventually further down the road, all the Haleys will have gotten it out of their system. And then there'll be the opportunity for it. But so, yes. As you can see, Molten Fortress is going to be the difficult one for me now. Anywho, moving on. Gluttony. Whenever I did Gluttony, I was usually Balby, so I always had difficulty removing the parts. That's why you'll see that, the destroy, destroy and remove from Gluttony are both still kind of high. 20 and then 40. I'm sorry, 20 and 10, so it's 30 and 40 parts. But you know what? We'll go in there. We'll definitely have a better time at Gluttony than we are with Molten Fortress. But yeah, it's really strange going into this fight and not being Valby. I mean, I still could do it as Valby, but I just feel like that's the wrong move because, I'm Valby, I'm using the tidal wave, so I'm supposed to be cooling him down. And there are 2 Valbies in here, so this is awesome. I am free to do whatever the hell I want. So they can do all the water, all the impurity balls, and I am going up here. Gonna miss it, but I hooked it. Dude, he's freaking out. Come on, man. Calm down. Deadshot's already down? There's Deadshot. Yeah, you're welcome. Just cool him down. Dude, get off me. I'm gonna run off the map. Okay, I'm just trying to get some part removals here, folks. Ooh, he hit me hard. If I can draw some fire, try to keep him off the team here. Turn yellow. Come on. Oh! I mean, he's not hurt, so that's okay. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Balbies are doing an excellent job. Look at that gun. It's got nothing in it. Does he have one that's yellow? Or was it close? This is perfect. He just came out of a immunity phase, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to punch away and boom, remove. What's up, dude? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to leave that one alone, actually. Let's get some healing on the team. Gun's in great shape. There's a perfect view of that, by the way. Oh. Alright, should be plenty of time. Let's see if we can get a second removal out of this fight. That'd be great. There it is. Gotcha. I was getting concerned, folks. We were missing the heck out of those. Alright. Punchy, 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 punchy face. Gonna get that in there. Yes. Gotcha. Now we're gonna work them knees. Right there. Oh my gosh. Right there with you, oh man. My knees are terrible. So we got 2 removals. There's a part removal. Or part destroyed. Let's fix the team. Update. Oh no. I can't get you yet. We're going to get this one too. He's so close to dying. Alright. Everybody's in good shape too, so... do like playing him dangerous, you know? We get right up in here. Oh, he tried, didn't he? Give me that knee. Give me that kneecap. Come on. Haha! Thank you. Oh, no. Yeah, his gun was getting a little charged. Only about half, so the Babbies did an excellent job. And I got 2 part removals, and I should have gotten 2 destroys at least. We'll go with the one with the 40, right? Yep. Alright, let's see what happens there. Yay! Back to the journal. So I can't believe that the gluttony pieces are going to be easier to get. Yep, 22 out of the 20 that we were at, and 12. So, yep, we got 2 destroys and 2 removes all in the same fight. But we can't do a single one for Molten Fortress. But, hey, is what it is. It's kind of nice doing this fight not as Valby. You know? Alright. So that's pretty cut and dry. And that's how those fights are usually going to go. I think I can get at least one of each every time I go up against him. And also, there's always that fact that I don't need the kill. I need the combat. So, obviously, it's better to win. Now, another thing that I need, which I'm not too thrilled about, are these Deathstalker parts. I'm 3 out of 5 here, and then there's another one. Here's the 3 out of 50, so that's rough. But yeah, like how I have to get 5 and then I have to get 50. Ugh. But you know what? Let's go in. We use the same character for all these, so let's go back in. We'll do a Deathstalker or 2, and we'll see what we can make happen. His removable parts are his front and back core, and they did make them bigger. They used to be so tiny, so hard. But it's not quite as bad as it used to be, but it's still an activity. I guess I was supposed to jump out and do that update, huh? Glad to see a bunny in this fight. If she plays correctly. They tend to be fragile, and there's a lot of health damage going on here, but we'll see. So yeah, you can see that part right there. Ugh. It is much bigger. Dude, the hell, man? Alright, so I don't know if Bunny's quite made right. Or you're just standing here. Is that what you're doing? No. You just got torn up. Here. Oh my gosh. You got it? I don't work on this part. Okay, so it's blown. Now we should see... There's the back one. Ooh, I don't even know what hit me. If I can crawl enough to get over here to this clock, I can at least do some benefit. But no, this team's dying left and right. Yep, we're all dead. I think we had an AFK player. I'm not sure. That one person died several times right in the beginning. That's a shame. Ugh. Actually, I tell you what, we're not going to do this. I am going to close this out and let that update process. All right, I'm going to take us back to the intermission screen. I'm sorry, but we're going to let this process. So we'll be back in just a bit. Okay, guys. This is going in. I hope I didn't screw that team over in that Deathstalker fight, but I think I got out before it was loading me in. I know they were just giving me a message to tell me that there was an update available, but it was a little intrusive. We got that. We got that. And we got this. That reminds me, I've got something in the mailbox. Because we play this game sometimes online and we're streaming, sometimes we're just getting video footage, sometimes we're just farting around having fun. But we end up getting, we play every day, at least for a little while. And today we hit our super awesome, look how cool this is, reward for 14 days straight login. So we got our gift tokens and a surprise gift. What's the surprise gift? There's those. I don't know what the surprise gift was. But I know that the token that you have, you run over here to little sassy Smurfette and you talk to her and you go into, is it the exchange? Yes. Okay, so I got these little things here, these 10 gold coins. I got a golden ticket. And with that, you could either get all the components you need in order to make Ultimate Bunny plus a bunch of gold, or you can get a bunch of, oops, sorry, I hit the wrong thing. A bunch of Sharon stuff. Now, I already have Ultimate Bunny, so there's no reason to get that one. So I'm going to get this new stuff here. Purchase cost is 10. That's what I've got. There we are. So there we go. Look at that. It's just a bunch of skins, but it's still kind of cool that they do that. I think it can go with either Sharon, but let's see. This was one of the new ones. Now she's a little schoolgirl. Okay. And the classic maid outfit. Can't see me wearing either of those, but whatever. And got some new faces. Not bad. And a little maid girl. Yeah, it's kind of cool that, if you already had a character, you could get a different one. Oh, look at this. The surprise gift spawn. That's what that was. Merry Christmas. Okay. That's what that was. I was like, dude, where did my surprise gift go? I did not realize the surprise gift was a spawn. So there you go, guys. The surprise gift is a spawn. And it did make me laugh when she does the, here, ta-da, it's me. Okay. You know what? We might as well put it on, right? Okay. But we're not using Sharon right now. Okay. Hold on a second. I need to send a message here. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I had to send a message. I have a family situation going on right now. Everything's okay, I think, but we'll see. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So let's not do that. Let's go back in here. I'm not going to be on for much longer, actually. We're getting close to the 3 hour mark. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some of these Void Intercept battles in the Abyss against Mr. Infernal Walker. I have already done quite a few of these, and if you look, I think they're under consumables. Yes, so I got 79 of the fancy things. You need 300 in order to buy that weird alien suit. I'm actually going to buy the little backpack guy first, and then we'll play it from there. But yep, so I think you get 3 per. Is that right? 3 or 4 per, maybe? I don't know. Trying to do the math here. Hold on. Yeah, the math doesn't work in either way. But well, let's go in and do one and find out, man. That's the best thing. Eugen is an asset in this fight. You can actually dodge most of this guy's attacks. They are strong. They're incredibly strong. I should probably go with more fire resistance than I have. But if you just keep moving and you keep your eyes on him so that you know what attacks come and when, you'll be okay. He's very weak to frost, so a lot of people are bringing in Haleys to do some serious damage, but they're also, you know, in order to build a Haley that's doing the massive damage, you can't take much damage. So sometimes as Eugen, we're pretty busy. Try to keep the team's health up as much as I can, but can only do so much. And we'll do our best with those quick revives. But I'll be honest, man, people die out in the open. It's kind of hard to get them. You got to make sure somebody draws aggro, get them revived, and then get the heck out of dodge. Double BSs will be okay. Valby might have some problems, but we'll see. All right, team, let's do this. Yeah, everybody's already hurt pretty bad. This is one of the few fights that the medical corps gets recognized for their valiant efforts. A lot of times people just see Eugen and they just want to roll. And be like, oh, you're not going to be doing serious... Oh, not going to be doing serious DPS. Sitting there talking, team's dying. Gonna pay more attention. Look out. Judge is in trouble there. And now he is angry. Well, we're doing good. Let's get Judge back up in his feet. So I want to keep my eyes on this guy. That's not the scary attack, nor are those little handguns. It's when the tips of those guns start to glow. Like they are right now. He's going to shoot big missiles. Nope, he's still doing the guns. There they are. There's the big rockets. Just jump in the air and you'll be good. That also works well because if you jump in the air and they miss you. Oh, you got her? All right, get her. We'll keep the aggro. You see how those rockets will go way up in the air instead of landing on the ground and making fire that kills everybody. Uh-oh. Luckily, we're not that far from spawn, so let's get Balby back up on her feet. There you go, sister. Judge is almost dead. I can't save you. Just stay hidden, Judge. There you go, bud. That's the best I could do. I mean, see, that's way better than having a bunch of flames on the ground that murder everybody. There we go. Team's back up. Uh-oh. Valby. Come on, baby. My damage is pitiful. Too far out of the fight. But we're doing good here. Gotcha. Look at that. Took a heck of a hit there. Of course, I was reloading when he's down. It almost always happens. Judge is dead. There we go. Everybody's healthy. Almost, folks. Hang on. And there we go. Yay. Ah, you get 4. All right, let's do that again. So he says solo is the way to go if you can. Depending on who you are, yes. Like you could do some Haley and some BS if you can evade him enough. Keep in mind though that if he's when you're by yourself, he's they tone him down, so his attacks don't hit as hard and his health isn't quite as big. But if he does catch hold of you, there's no one to help. So I know Moxie put out a video using Biesa where he just basically hit him with a spore and then ran around and used his grapple and just get in, hit him with the 4 and roll out. Get in, hit him with the 4 and roll out. If you got a build that does enough cooldown and you can keep your MP up, yes, you can do that. So, I have not tried this guy by myself, but I honestly prefer going in with teams. If I can be an asset and help the team succeed, then everybody wins. I don't know why this is loading so slow. Let's see, what are we at, by the way? 19, so we're about to hit 20. We get one more kill and we'll have 20 under our belt, which is pretty good. 20% of the way through. Oh, double Balbies and a V. Well, I guess 3 Balby, 3 Vs, but you understood what I meant, right? We'll take our perch. It's It's nice when we get up in this area because, you know, he leaves us alone for the most part, and when we get those criticals, we're doing almost 100k. It's one thing about this fight is sometimes we're not all that helpful. We keep the team alive, but we don't help get rid of him. Oh, hey. What's up, dude? Okay, I'm just going to stop going near the pillars so he'll stop blowing all these things up. So far, this team hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. I think I've taken more than anybody else, so kudos to these guys. Professionals. Alright, we're going to be out of ammo here in a second, so let's just go mobile. It's honestly never a good idea to take your eyes off of him. Nor is it a good idea to suddenly start walking instead of sprinting. I don't know if he's aiming at me. I just heard the rockets in the air. Oh. Saints was almost dead. Gotcha. You're in good hands. Ooh, he tried, didn't he? Uh-oh. We're coming. Alright, there we go. Got a person back up, and the team is back in action, so we'll go back and do our chip damage here. Yeah, see, I'm down to like 20 something. There we go, now we're in the 50s. Can deal with that. Hold on. Oh no, you gotta get out of the fire there, sweetie. Yep, we're dead. Saw that coming. That's why you can't die out in the open. So we lost a death count there, unfortunately. He tried. Yeah, boy. Just keep on him and he's dead. Sweet. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me tonight. We're approaching the 3-hour mark. Yep, we did some void missions until it made us sad. At least we got a couple things. So hopefully we'll get our dog leveled up here pretty quick. We got some good progress on Gluttony. No progress on Molten Fortress. Couple rounds with Frostwalker. Moving those needles, you know? And we got 2 kills with this guy here. So not a bad night at all. Well, I'm going to call it here, guys. So if you enjoy the content, please give me a like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. You know the deal. Nope. I had to leave the cat in. You're going to be upset because we're shutting it down now, Kitty. But yeah, anyway, you know the deal. Any support's appreciated. Helps me do what I do, and I hope helps you out as well. You can reach out if you want to reach out to me on social media, Facebook, X, Blue Sky. Just look up Jackrabbit Max. Look for the icon you see up there on the right. And with that, we're calling it. So, as always, I will see you out there. Take care.